Hey, you guys, I know I'm looking crazy, but I'm trying to put my face on while I'm talking to you. But anyway, welcome to Gray Your Way. I am Faith. If you have not been on my channel before, I got to tell you guys about this. This was only 15 bucks, but anyway, we'll talk about that later. So I'm on here trying to put my face on and ask you guys some questions in the process. I got a couple things to talk to you guys about. But if you have not been on my channel, Gray Your Way, welcome. I'm Faith. And I have two channels. Actually, I have Gray Your Way, which is this one, which is just for gray hair and gray wigs. And I have another channel called Still Looking Good 58, which I've had for about 7 years. And on that channel, I was doing just about everything. Mostly colored wigs, not a whole lot of gray, but mostly colored wigs. And I decided to start this channel because I wanted to do more gray hair. And I wasn't sure how people on Still Looking Good 58 would accept that. I'm doing a lot of gray. But I mean, I'm doing both. So I don't know. But anyway, that's one of the things I was going to talk to you guys about, because y'all who have been with me for a long time know that I do both. And I know that some of y'all that were watching me on Still Looking Good 58 came over here because I was doing just gray. But Weezy told me when I first started this channel, Weezy said, Faith, you know Weezy Rig Reviews. If you don't, go and follow her. She's on YouTube also. Weezy Rig Reviews is my girl, and we talk all the time. Me and her and Brittany talk all the time. I Fancy Cupcake / the Hearts and Cake 90. And when I decided to do this, Weezy told me that I probably should just do the gray on Still Looking Good 58 and not start this channel. So, because I guess she knew in in foresight rather, that it was going to be a lot of work. And it is. Because you guys know, well, those of you who do know me, Weezy told me that I should probably do everything on the one channel. And yeah, I probably should have, but I didn't. So yeah, so there's that. But I wanted to ask you guys about it because some of you guys have been with me for a long time, and you guys were with me on Still Looking Good 58. Some of you guys came over here, and I wanted to, talk to you guys about that. So let me just tell you real quick that this is a Get Ready With Me if you haven't already figured it out. The foundation that I'm using is Fit Me 310, and I also use the Fit Me 310 powder. My concealer that I put on before I got on camera was Juvia's Place number 18. It's called J18. And yeah, so I want to do this for you guys. Yeah, so I'm just kind of trying to figure out whether I should do this channel anymore and try to bring everybody back over to Still Looking Good 58, or what I should do. So I was just going to ask you guys. This is MAC. It's a contour powder. It's just like their regular blush powder, but it's in the color Blunt. And I use this for my nose. So, yeah. So, like I said, I had Still Looking Good 58 since 2018, 2017. And I love that channel. I love that channel. And that was my baby. Oh, this is Essence Pure Nude that I put in the middle of my nose. And I love that channel, but I'm still not sure whether I should keep both of them going, because but then there's no guarantee that the people who are on this one, like you guys, are going to come over to the other one. But if I'm going to do both gray and colored units, then I guess there's really no reason to have two channels. So this is Benefits Hula. It's called Hula Caramel, and I use this to contour. So yeah, so I guess I'm kind of asking you guys what you think. Do you think that I should keep this channel? Or do you think that I should, move everybody over to Still Looking Good 58 and shut this one down? And of course, that would mean, if I did that, that would mean that I would have to change the name of my Instagram and my TikTok back to Still Looking Good 58 and get rid of Gray Your Way. Which, I mean, it's not that big a deal. I could do that, but, I don't know. I'm thinking whether I should do that or not. I don't know. I'm getting ready to do my eyes, and what I'm going to use is, this is by ColourPop. It's called Feelin' Toasty, and I love neutral colors, and so that's why I'm using this one. So, yeah, so I'm thinking about that, and I'm not really sure, you know, what I'm going to do, you know, so I'm kind of coming to you guys to ask you what you think. Because managing 2 YouTube channels is kind of, you know, it's kind of challenging. And I'm also writing books, if you guys know that. I write middle grade and young adult books. And so I'm trying to spend time doing that. And you probably wonder, how in the world does she do all the junk she does? But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I'm writing books. I'm going down to Decatur this weekend, to the Decatur Book Festival. And so I'm going to be promoting my books down there. The 5 that I've got out now. I have 2 middle grade books out. No, 3 middle grade books out and a young adult. So I don't write like adult, like I don't write steamy romance or that kind of stuff. And I don't have a problem with people doing that, but that's not what I do. I don't write steamy romance. My young adult, one of my young adults is historical, and the other one is a romance, but it's not a steamy romance. It's, you know, it's kids in high school, and, you know. Anyway, yeah, so yeah. Oh, the other thing I want to tell you guys too, while I have your attention, is that I am going to be going back, and I know you're going to crack up about this, but I'm going back to making headbands. Yes, I am. I'm going back to making headbands. And some of y'all that are new to my channel probably don't know. I used to make headbands, and I had a store where I made headbands and sold headbands. And I like sewing because I've been sewing since I was a teenager. My sister taught me how to sew when I was a kid. And so I have been making headbands because when the big headband craze came out, you know, everybody and their mama was looking for good headbands. And so I decided that since I sew, you know, why not make some? So that's what I started doing. This one I have on my head is called Emerald, and it's in a, it's called Skinny because it's thin. I have several different widths. I have skinny ones and I have thick ones. So I'm going to show you the thick green one. I had to clean my hands off. Here's the thick green one. So this one is the same as the one I have on my head, except this one is wide and this one is thin. So this one's a little thinner, this one's wider. And I find that most people really like wide, and that's why I made the wide ones. So that's what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it seasonally. I've decided that I'm only gonna do it seasonally. I'm not gonna have, I'm not going to be doing sewing headbands like 24/7. I'm only going to be doing them seasonally. So because of that, I'm just going to be doing the winter ones and not the summer ones. This is a new product that I found. It's called microblading. The company is called, I'll put it down in the description section. Anyway, it's got like little like things that are stuck up, and it makes a darn it, I can't even speak English today. It makes it look like, you know, you're brushing your lashes in. It makes it look like you're brushing your lashes in. I am looking for my oh, this is it. I was looking for my little spoolie. But yeah, that's what it does. And it's easier for me to use this thing than it is for, I'm gonna push this back so you guys can see better. It's easier for me to use this thing than a regular pencil, because it just kind of draws it on for you. And that way I'm not trying to guess as to how I should do it, because it draws it on for me. So yeah. So yeah, see, just draws it on. Yep. So I like this product, and all of the stuff that I'm talking to you guys about will be in my Amazon storefront. And there's a link down below where you can get that. And speaking of that, you guys know that I am now on LTK. And if you don't know what LTK is, it's an app that you can get on your phone where you can see people reviewing clothes and makeup and stuff like that. And the cool thing about LTK is that below the video or the picture, there is a direct link to the exact product. So as soon as you watch the picture, the video, or look at the picture, down right below, you can click the button and it'll take you directly to the product. And I really like that idea. And so I decided that I was going to be on LTK as well. So I have things up there where I am selling the products that I wear. And mostly what I'm doing is clothing right now. I'm doing fashion. I've got one coming up with makeup, but I'm doing fashion for the most part because I'm not a big person. And I know that there's a lot of women out there that are doing a lot of plus size stuff, but I'm not plus size. So I'm thinking, well, us little women need love too. So I'm doing clothes in my size, which I'm between an 8 and a 10, depending on what the clothes are and where I'm getting them. I think if you guys saw my video on Style Week, about Style Week, I was telling you guys that Style Week is a little difficult because you kind of have to guess what your size is. Sometimes things can be small or big. And just from using their going to their store on a regular basis, I have been able to figure out what my size is there. Same thing with Fashion Nova. With Fashion Nova, I can be anywhere from a large to a 2X because Fashion Nova is different. Oh, this product is Essence. It's called, by Essence, it's called Volume Booster Lash Primer. And I put this on because I don't always like to put lashes on. And this just makes my lashes bigger. So I like wearing this. So yeah, so on Fashion Nova, I'm all over the place when it comes to the sizes. But on this new app, this LTK, well, it's not new, but it's new to me. On this app for LTK, I'm actually doing clothing hauls from Style Week and not Fashion Nova yet because they don't have Fashion Nova yet, which really was burning me up when I first got on there and found out that they don't have Fashion Nova. But they don't have Fashion Nova yet, so it is what it is. But since they don't have Fashion Nova, I've been doing everything else but Fashion Nova because I don't have, the access to, promote those things that I buy from Fashion Nova. This is from Il Makiage, and this is a brown mascara. I wear brown mascara instead of black because I think black is too harsh for me. And so I wear brown. And I also found some brown lashes. I told you guys about, if you did see my LTK, I told you guys in my LTK that I had found some brown lashes from MAC. I'll show you what they look like. I like these because they're light. They're like a light brown. And if you're blonde or if you have sandy brown hair, black lashes may not be what you want. So these I like because they just don't make my eyes look so dark. And so I buy a lot of them when I go on to Macy's. I get them from Macy's most of the time. But I mean, I guess you could go to the MAC store and get them too. But that's where I get mine from Macy's. I'm also going to use this lipstick that I got from, was it Ulta? It's called Ofra, and it's in the color Canyon. And I like this color. I also am going to use this Huda Beauty lip liner in Rich Brown. And like I said, I put everything down there. Everything is in my Amazon store. And if it's not in my Amazon store, it's on my LTK. But yeah, so I really wanted to, explain to you guys that I was doing that. Because, I mean, this is helping me supplement my income. You know what I'm saying? Because now that I'm retired, girlfriend ain't rolling like she used to be. She just, she don't have the money to do the things she used to be able to do now that she's not working. So, talking about myself in the third person. But yeah, I'm doing some of these things, going back to selling my headbands as well as LTK so I can, supplement my income. Because honestly, retirement is no joke. I mean, I'm glad that I retired because I wanted to do all these other things, including getting back to my books. And I'm going to put this NYX on top of it. This color is cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. So yeah. So let me just show you guys what I'm going to be. I'm still shiny for some reason. Still shiny. I don't like to be shiny. Let me show you guys the headbands that I've got so far. So I've got this green one, like I was telling you, similar to the one I have on my head. And then I still have the powder blue one. I have 2 sizes of this pumpkin color, which I'm calling Rusty. I've got this, I guess it's like a brick. This is more like a brick color. I think I'm calling it burnt orange on my website. I still have some of these yellow ones left for people who won't let summer go. I have these gold ones for people who want to kind of glam it up for the holidays. I've got this pink one. I have some leopard ones. This is a thin leopard, but I have thick leopard as well. And then I've got 2 shades of this chocolate. I have a milk chocolate and a mocha. I think this is the mocha color. The milk chocolate is just a tad bit lighter than this, but it's the same thing. And for all of you diehard Kamala Harris fans, I've got the AKA headband. But you better come and get these quick because they're running out. So yeah, so I wanted to share that with you guys. My link is right there at the bottom. It's slg58.shopify.com. All of these headbands are up there right now. Free shipping. Yeah, free shipping. And I make these by hand with my own little hands. I make these by hand. I don't use like some company isn't making them for me. I'm making them myself on my sewing machine in the kitchen. So I'm wrapping them up in nice plastic and everything. I give you a card and those kinds of things. So my environment is clean, so don't worry about that. But yeah, if you guys could support me now that I'm back to doing that, I'm going to try and do different colors, like maybe every couple of months I'll change up colors. And I'm not going to do a lot of them at a time because before I think the mistake I was making is I was doing too many at once. So I'm probably going to be doing like 5 to 7 of each. So I'm not going to have a lot of every color anymore. I'm just going to have a certain number of each color. And then I'm going to change up the colors. But I'm going to do mostly, this material. It's very soft. It's wide for your edges, protect your edges. And it's good quality because what I love about this material that I have gotten from my supplier is that it is color fast, which means it doesn't run. And it washes up really well. They don't shrink either. So yeah, so they look just like if you put this one in the wash machine, it's gonna look just like this when it comes out. So that's basically, even in the dryer. So yeah, so that's basically that. I also wanted to share something with you guys that I just found. This is a perfume that I got from Target by a company called Mix Bar. And this is number 9. It's vanilla bourbon. I love it. It smells so good. It smells so good. It smells so good. And I'll put this down there too because, ooh, honey, I love the scent. So yeah, so those are the things I wanted to share with you guys. Again, if you happen to be in the Atlanta, Georgia area this Saturday, that's where I'll be. If you want to come up to my table, 323, and talk to me, buy some of my books. I'm doing Blind Date with a Book. So with Blind Date with a Book, I am actually camouflaging the book so you can't see it, but inside it's wrapped with ribbons and things, and there's little gifts in there and all that kind of stuff, just like they do with the Blind Date with a Book. But I extra wrapped mine because of the elements. So I put like tissue paper over mine so that it would protect the wrapping, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So if you guys are around, come and check that out. Hope you guys give me some tips down there in the comments and let me know what you think. If I should actually cut this channel loose and move everything over to Still Looking Good 58, or if I should keep both, or what you guys think. Because I'm going to be doing more fashion and more skincare and home stuff and other color wigs other than gray. Oh, and speaking of gray, you guys, if you haven't seen me do this review, I did a review on this Soul Lady wig. This is a headband wig in a medium gray. They have a light gray, medium gray, and a dark gray. Love this human hair unit. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let me show you what it looks like in back if you haven't seen my video. I love, 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 love this headband wig. So I'll link that at the bottom too. So anyway, ladies, thank you so much for watching it. And you guys take care of yourself, and I'll see you later.